Can you tell me when the YouTube goes live?
It says it's now streaming.
Okay. Okay, let's go on the record on cause number 197204, Galvan versus Smith. Counsel, make your appearances.
John Stillwell here on behalf of Allstate. I mean, not Allstate, but the defendant.
Robert Vengro appearing on behalf of plaintiff Daisy Galvin.
And I see Gary Spear is connecting. Is he on this case as well?
Yes,
yes, he is the co-defendant.
Sorry, Mr. Spear, I didn't realize there was another person involved. So, Mr. Spear, we're going on the record and we're on YouTube right now. If you could make your announcements on the Galvan case. You'll need to unmute, sir. Mr. Spear, you need to unmute.
Okay, sorry, Judge. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, this is Gary Spear representing the co-defendant in the case.
Okay. We're here on a motion to quash if you guys want to get started.
Yeah, Judge, I'm John Stillwell here on behalf of defendant Bednar. I've never had to do this ever in my career. The plaintiff, we've produced all the non-privileged portions of the claim file. Instead of doing a motion to compel or even calling me to see what documents that we might have, the plaintiff just flippantly did a subpoena of Allstate's claim file. They did it at the exact same time that they subpoenaed Geico's claim file. It was understandable that they subpoenaed Geico's claim file because at the time, they were probably trying to secure the presence of Charles Smith in the case. The case went on for a long time. Mr. Spear recently, he's from staff counsel now for Geico, and he's defending Charles Smith now. So everybody's in the case. I don't know why they subpoenaed Allstate's claim file. Never asked me to compel anything. We've produced all the non-privileged portions, statements, correspondence, photographs, really everything there is that would be non-privileged. The only things that are withheld are evaluation forms and claims diary. And I don't think those are, at least certainly not, since this is a third party case, I really don't see how any of that's discoverable. I have no problem, I guess, working with Allstate to reproduce all the non-privileged portions of the claim file. But I think that would be unduly burdensome, harassing. Apparently, the plaintiff attorney abandoned their DWQ of Geico once Charles Smith got involved. In fact, they withdrew their motion for default judgment. They did all this about the same time. They filed a motion for default judgment for Charles Smith. They DWQ'd Geico's claim file and Allstate's claim file. And the only one they're pursuing, I guess, is Allstate's claim file. Not really sure why.
Response?
Your Honor, we're just looking for completeness. As Mr. Stillwell said, we did not have all the parties involved on this case until probably the last 3 or 4 months or so. And when it comes to the Allstate side, the defendant had other people in the vehicle with him. We've deposed those people, but like I said, this is just for completeness. We were just looking to get anything that was non-privileged from the claim file, if there is anything else that we have not received. And we are beginning to have discovery with the defendant that is represented by Mr. Spear.
And if I may, we have been complete, especially by virtue of the fact they're not pursuing it with Geico, the party that was late to the party. I think this is harassing. I'm happy to even meet in person with them and show them, here's all I got. I've been complete. I would ask that the motion be denied.
The motion be denied? I thought it's your motion.
That our motion be granted, that the DWQ, I guess, be quashed.
Mr. Vengro, I think if you really want to get this, you probably want to request a privilege log. Have you done that yet?
We have not requested a privilege log yet, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and grant his motion to quash, and if you want to request a privilege log, then Mr. Stillwell may have to, we'll have to figure out how that will work exactly, but has he already given you all the stuff that he said he's given you?
He has been participating in discovery. We have received a recorded statement of the driver and some, not all, that, you know, they've objected to a lot of the discovery requests, but they have produced a lot.
The only things we would tell are the diary and the evaluation forms. I'd be happy to meet with Mr. Vengro in person, show him the whole file. He can come to my office and take a look at it. We have social distancing here. I'd ask that he wear a mask, but I'd be happy to show him the whole claim file. I think he just did it at the time they were filing the motion for default, and they were trying to find Mr. Smith, which, off the record, I disagree with the Crockett decision. Was it the Crocker decision? But anyway, I guess they were trying to find Mr. Smith.
Okay, guys, just give me, Mr. Stillwell, have you gotten me an order on this? Let me see.
If I haven't, Judge, I'll send it. And Mr. Vengo, please call me. I tried calling your office. Please call me. I'd be happy to, if there's anything that you think we haven't been complete on, and I'm here to work with you guys and get Mr. Smith's deposition at a time you want to do it, whatever else you want to do.
Okay.
All right, guys,
Thank you,
just
Judge.
give me an order, Mr. Stillwell.
I will.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I hope to see you in jury